Hello again, everyone. Welcome to Washington Gun Law TV. I'm Washington Gun Law President William Kirk. Thanks for joining us. Hey, New Jersey, we're going to get to talk. We're going to get to talk about yet another civilian disarmament piece of legislation and effort going on in your state. As we know, your Attorney General and your Governor do not like lawful and responsible gun-owning New Jersey residents. That is quite evident. Well, as we know, in their Brown response bill, which is just a big temper tantrum that a lot of state legislatures had when the United States Supreme Court shoved the Constitution down their throat, it created all new sensitive places and created a new law where private businesses could just opt in and become a gun-free zone with full force and effect of the law. Quite unique. Well, there was an opportunity for a whole bunch of New Jersey businesses to ask for the correct decals so they could denote to all citizens that they were, in fact, a gun-free zone. The results are in. We're going to talk about that in a little bit because I don't know if you guys are getting any bang for your buck out of this one, New Jersey. So today, let's spend a few minutes and let's talk about this nation's lamest attempt at gun control yet. Okay, America, we're going to talk about the state of New Jersey, which is on the short list of states that absolutely, positively hate lawful and responsible gun-owning residents. The Attorney General, Matthew Platkin, as well as the Governor, Phil Murphy, are notoriously two of the most anti-Second Amendment politicians that you will find in any state government anywhere in the country. Now, following the Supreme Court's landmark decision in New York Pistol and Rifle Association v. Bruen, New Jersey was one of the many states that suffered from the post-Bruen tantrum, which is when the state legislators went stampeding back to their state capital, all but hurt because the Supreme Court had smacked them around and said, well, you know what, if you're going to tell us that we have to give concealed carry licenses to people now, simply just because, well, they're lawful, responsible citizens who want to protect their lives, then what we're going to do is we're going to create all new sensitive places so there essentially is nowhere where they could actually carry that firearm. And that's exactly what the state of New Jersey did. Now, one of the things that the state of New Jersey did, and we've seen this both in Hawaii and in California on what we call vampire laws, but California and Hawaii kind of went at it from a different direction. And as you know from this video right here, yeah, Hawaii's vampire video has actually survived a challenge in the Ninth Circuit, while California still remains enjoined. But New Jersey had a much different model. You see, they were going to just allow private businesses to register themselves as state of New Jersey gun-free zones. And then when they did that, they get this really cool decal that they could place right there on their front doors to let everybody know that they do not honor your Second Amendment rights inside that business. Now, I have said before that private businesses absolutely positively have the right to run their business however they see fit, and you as the consumer also has the right to adjust your spending habits accordingly. Now, the good folks over at the New Jersey NICS Research Center, as well as the good folks over at bearingarms.com, and if you're not following what's going on over at bearingarms.com, we're going to link them up down below. You guys are missing out. They will keep you well informed. Have actually requested, through public disclosure request, all the data to figure out just how successful has this program been for the state of New Jersey. That is, just how many businesses actually decided to register themselves as gun-free zones and request a decal from the state. Now, the data we're going to share with you goes from about March 13th till about May 30th this year, which was the window of time in which businesses could, in fact, register. And again, the accuracy of this data is going to be contingent upon how honest and how open the state of New Jersey was in disclosing all of the data. But we found some very, very interesting statistics, and we also found a new celebrity, which is going to be Tyler down in Texas, and we'll explain in a moment. According to the data received, however, there are 423 requests for these decals between March 14th and May 30th of this year. However, of the 423 requests, 292 were from out of state. That's right. Over half of the requests were for out-of-state businesses or from out-of-state individuals, which mean this would not apply at all to the New Jersey law. Now, there's other interesting data, including of the 423 requests, 137 were actually from New Jersey. Of the 292 out-of-state requests, 10 appear to be questionable, and of the 423 requests, 220 of them appear to be actually fake. Now, the absolute king of the request, and probably which really threw the numbers way, way off, is a guy named Tyler down in Texas, who may be a disgruntled former New Jersey resident, but he ordered well over half of these stickers, and he did so under some rather colorful business names, such as Candlers, Unconstitutional Tyrants, Come and Take It, Evil Tyrants, unconstitutional BS, and much, much more. And of course, he was not alone in doing that. So New Jersey, when you take a look at all the registered businesses that you have in your state, and then you take a look at all the legitimate requests that actually came in from a legitimate New Jersey business, what we find is roughly 0.07% of all New Jersey businesses have requested to become a gun-free zone. Let me say that again. That's not 7%. That's 0.07%. Now, I am sure that the powers that be in New Jersey are going to hail this program as a raging success. Let me also point out that Governor J.B. Pritzker in Illinois and Rami Kwawul said that the assault weapon registration in Illinois was also a raging success, even though by best accounts it was somewhere a little over 1% compliance. Now, the good news, New Jersey, is even though this may be, in fact, the lamest attempt at gun control that we have seen in years here in the United States, it's not costing you a tremendous amount of money. I mean, when it comes to government blowing money, $1.07 per sticker is not that bad by governmental standards. But yes, to say that this money and this program is going to advance anything remotely close to safety, well, that would be a complete misstatement, wouldn't it? Listen, we'll go ahead and link up all the data down below so that you guys can geek out on it for yourself. Good work, Tyler in Texas. If you got any other questions about this or anything else related to what's left of our Second Amendment rights, and in New Jersey, that does not appear to be much, you should know how to get a hold of Washington gun law by now, but if you don't, that's okay. That information, it's down there in the description box as well. Maybe you got an idea for a video we should be doing around here. If you do, go ahead and tell us by clicking on that link right there. A lot of the good ideas we come up with, we never came up with at all. Maybe you just actually want to subscribe to our monthly newsletter. The ability to do that is all down there in the description box as well. And then finally, and most importantly, let's everyone remember that part of being the lawful and responsible gun owner, like we talk about all the time here, is to know what the law is in every situation, how it applies to you in any instance that you may find yourself. Until next time, thanks for watching and stay safe.